Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Epokk, and in this video I will be playing the demo of Dragon Quest Builders 2. And in this little short video I just want to show you how the building basics in this game work. And in the end I will also show you how you can create your own underwater base, which I kinda just discovered and found really cool. So in this demo we have very limited items, so I had to make do with everything I could find on the rather big island in all honesty, but it's also fairly empty on building items, so I had to scrounge up quite a little bit. So this won't give you an exact picture of what you can build. Here on the notice board you can see multiple things you can build actually. There are quite a lot of possibilities if you have the full game. As you can see now, pretty much every snapshot you see except for this first one, those are pretty much all these are all from the Japanese version that's already been released. They already include some DLC packs like this one, for example, the aquarium pack to the left, and probably also some modernist packs, so the second and third DLC. Now, I made a video on all the pre-order bonuses and the DLC that will be coming our way, and I will leave a link to the right in the top screen right now, or I will also leave a link in the description down below. But as you can see here, there are still quite a lot of possibilities. I even uploaded my own building, and that you can see right here. It's pretty cool how you can actually just share your creations. But anyway, let's continue. So, I will, future me will probably leave a few fragments, or I'll show a few parts of how I built this entire building. But yeah, let's take a look. So, the building blocks for each place, I started out with this little gray foundation out of here and just build it up from there. Very simple, a few blocks put down, and then I started putting the other blocks on top. Very basic, but very easy to do. I like the building systems a lot. Now there are a few new pieces in this game in comparison to the others. Now there are magnet blocks, but I will make a separate video on that when the game officially launches. But I also want to show you these ones. These are the chain blocks, I believe they're called. So this window, for example, is one, and also these pillars. If you can see it on the icon of the classical column, or the tainted glass window, or here of the handrail. If you place multiple together, you will have different results. So for example, if I put one down, you just have the cylinder. If I put a second one down, there's also a foot, and if you put a third one on there you go, you have a complete column right now. So it's something to mess around with, but yeah, it's a real cool new addition. Now these church windows are exactly the same. Okay, so I'm trying to do this really quickly, but destroying these columns take a little bit longer than they normally should. So here you have these church windows. These are exactly the same like this one. They're just linked together to form a different piece as more blocks you add. So, okay, let's enter. Now just put some braziers down here. Here you have one of the doors. Now let's go into first person mode, because that's going to be a lot easier. So here we have a small little room with some decoration, the windows. These are two different kinds of blocks that I've placed together to make this pattern on the floor, and here you have the building table. We don't have a lot that we can create, so I really had to make do with what I could find. So everything you find here is pretty much a scrounge from the world outside. And here you have the staircase. Now the staircase always have to be built on a big block. And you don't have to make it completely full wall like this one. What you can also do is just put one over here, put one over here, and there you go. So you can start You cannot put one, at the same height as this block. You always have to link it to a block next to it. So just wanted to show that. Okay, didn't mean to do that. There we go. Let's head upstairs. Yeah, so this is just very simple building mechanics, just so you guys can actually just see what kinds of things are possible. But there are a lot more options in the full game, and if you work with a lot of these sand blocks, you can make some great gigantic statues and stuff like that already. But this house is just to show you how you build, how you build a house. Really easy. And here you see these are the normal windows, and if you put another one on there, then you have also a little bit change. So here we have the beds that you can sleep in. Some tables. Now these are also in very new blocks. These are light blocks. So yeah, that's basically what they do. They actually just give light. I found them in a hidden spot in the demo, and you see they give light to both sides. They're a really cool addition. I believe there will be more or different versions. There will be more lights options. Here, these are treasure chests. So normally if you open these, you get some items. This one was from the quest, and this one is where you can actually just change your look using the dresser. So you see you can change a lot of things, accessories, weapons, armor, clothing. But you can also change your hair, your skin, your eyes and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool to mess around with. And then let's continue, and here you just have this little balcony. So once again, these handrails are combined, are chain link, so there are pillars on their own, and when you combine them, then you have this little two wooden pieces that come in between. So this wooden section isn't, this roof section isn't complete for the very simple reason that I didn't have enough pieces. In the full game, you will also be able to slope your your blocks, your building blocks, so you can actually basically cut them in half, so you can actually just make a roof out of any material you want. So in this triangle shape. So like the stairs, these are just exactly the same. You just have to build a building block below it, and on top of it you place the roof. So that was just very quickly showing off the building mechanics. So yeah, I think the possibilities are pretty limitless, and I enjoyed it a lot in the first game and in the second game with these new blocks and stuff like that, and the new features. It will only get better. So I made this little anchor statue basically just to find the entrance of my little underwater base. But first I will actually just show you how it works. So if you so it actually entirely works with air pockets. So if you dig down long enough, you just destroy the blocks, and at a certain point you will have an air pocket like here. So right now I can breathe on my own case, while here I have this stamina gauge that's coming up. So what it actually basically means is every piece of block that was placed there by the developers actually contains an air pocket. So if you remove a block, there will be air, and if you remove enough until you have a few blocks above you, then you will have an air pocket. So here you have the water, here you have the air. Now, if you actually fill in these blocks yourself, and if you afterwards, let me put one on top, and let me just show you. And if you destroy this one, you have an additional air pocket. So it's a really fun thing to work with. You just need to have an air pocket first before you can do this. But it's really something to mess around with. I think if you collect like a lot of sand and place it all in the beach area, you can really make some kind of underwater base. Now I already attempted to do something like this, though I didn't really spend that much time on it, for the very simple reason that, you know, it's a demo. So here you have the entrance to the other one of us. So here you see immediately you have an air pocket. So yeah, it's just a little show off. But what I want to show more is rather down here where the water goes down. So here I'm in the water, here I have air, and as you can see I destroyed a lot of sand. So this gigantic open space, and you can even make it a lot bigger. You can drop down a part until you see only rocks. And I'm not really sure if future materials you will be able to destroy these, but you see you already have quite a plateau to work with. So that's pretty cool. Now I also made a hole in the ceiling. It actually leads up to the air, or to the ocean. And as you can see, it doesn't overflow the entire air pocket. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but there is no staircase. So how do I get out? I just stand in the air in the part with all the water, and then I just press B in case of a switch, and then I can swim upwards. And that way I can leave our little underwater base. And it works the same way through here. Let's go down a little bit. Bam, and now I'm in this little pool over here. And we just go stand under it, exactly. And then we can once again start swimming, and up we go. There we go. So yeah, it's a really fun thing to mess around with. I will probably do that in the near future when the game launches. But yeah, so this was just to show off a few of the building mechanics on building houses, how you can do very simple ones. And here you also, you know, how you can make underwater bases. So that was this video, and it will probably be my last one on Dragon Quest Builders 2 before it comes out. And yeah guys, if you want to see more video like this content, be sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button, and I'll catch you next time. See ya!